Hello everyone, I'm Courtney and welcome to Book Talk. Today I'm going to be talking about the fifth and final book in the Heroes of Olympus series, The Blood of Olympus by Riordan. I loved every page of this book, all 502 pages. I thought it was great. I finished it Thursday night, but I was like freaking out, so I couldn't film it then, and I just had to calm myself. I had to calm the feels. I gave it 5 stars on GOODREADS. I thought it was very well done, and I just can't believe it's over. If you have not read any Percy Jackson, I don't know what you're doing, but go read all of them, and then come back when you're done, when you've read this, so we can discuss together. So, buy no spoilers, and look at this really ratchet cover. It's pretty ugly. Having it in my forum, it's better, but I still don't like it. This is probably, no, this isn't my least favorite. My least favorite is the Mark Facina one. I really don't like that cover. But look, I'm wearing blue for Percy, and then there's like a ship on there, and it's like dock, so like Argo the Second. You can't really see it. It's like olden time thingy. And then I have this owl necklace for Annabeth because I love owls. And then I have an owl here on my lap. And then I'm wearing glasses for Jason. Original. Oh, the book just fell off my lap. Oh, so touched by the Blood of Olympus. I got this book today. It came out. If you saw my vlog I uploaded yesterday, it was me getting it on October 7th. I couldn't upload then. Life just got busy and I was just like, ah! But, there was 2 things that annoyed me in this book. The first and foremost one was the POVs, that there was no Percy and POV. At first, I was really annoyed, and then afterward, I was kind of just like, I can survive. And I did survive. But this is the last Percy Jackson book, so it's kind of just like, really? No Percy POV, but I do agree with Riordan that he's on Twitter that they had their fair share of POVs in the House Phase, also the Mark Facina. So I agree with that, and also agreed with the book basement. Her go check out her YouTube. It's really awesome. Her book review for it. I also agreed with her that the series just doesn't revolve around Percy and Annabeth, and also that we got more character spotlight for other characters. So I like that, but still I was annoyed. The other thing, that this book was really short. It's the shortest out of all the books. So I was really annoyed by that. But besides that, nothing else annoyed me. I was pretty fine with everything. Also, a little thing that annoyed me was the battle. It wasn't like the whole book. It was pretty short, but I see why it was short, because like there were still like extra days. Like with the last Olympian, the battle just went right in. But so the book, I knew what happened in the beginning because of the Staphysarchus, because of that sneak peek. I own the ebook. Really, I just bought it for the sneak peek. But I really didn't remember much about it. And I didn't realize that I could enjoy a Jason POV. I actually really enjoyed not Percy, Jason. I keep wanting to say Percy. Maybe I'm just so used to him and I just wanted, oh, look, it's purple, and then before, in orange. Sorry, I just realized that when it slipped off. But anyway, with Jason, I just really enjoyed them for some odd reason. Some of them, not always, but like there would always be that one chapter I just like really liked from Jason. I was like, dude, I'm liking you. Hey, I just like looked one. It was so weird. And the thing about the Percy and Annabeth POV was we still got our fair share of Percy moments. The first one being on page 15. I technically kind of have it memorized because I liked it so much. This proves Percy's romantic. He was romantic. Really, every dude on this, except for Frank, because Frank did not get enough appreciation in this book, was romantic, and it was so weird. I was kind of just like, what? Percy knows how to make moves? But it was so weird. But the scene was that, where does that start? Percy had stayed aboard to watch for threats from the sea, but he didn't like the idea of Animus going on an expedition without him, especially since it would be the first time they were persons returning from Tartarus. And then he talks to Jason and is like, hey man, Animus would kill me if I suggested she need anybody to protect her. Yeah, she would, but look out for her, okay? And Jason says, I'll make sure she gets back to you safely, and I thought that was so cute. That was one of my favorite scenes. Really, a lot of Percy scenes were my favorite. It was just so nice. It just, everything was great. Another favorite scene of mine was, no, I should talk about that later, because that happens later. Let's go from beginning. Oh man, just so many things happened, and my feels were just everywhere. I was just like, ah. Like, I read 200 pages the day I got the book, which, by the way, is very good for me. To be honest, these books are actually really quick to read, because you kind of just happens. Oh, I know what to talk about. Nico and Reina POVs. They're new POVs in this book. And I actually didn't realize how enjoyable I would like them. I liked them a lot. I now like Nico better. I really like Nico because of this, because I trusted him. Actually, to be honest, it's one of my theories that I've always been skeptical of Nico, so I kind of thought in a way that he was going to betray us again, like he did in the last Olympian, but then come back, but he didn't betray us at all, and it was so great. I now really like Nico better, and I also really like Reina better. Reina, I call her both, so don't be confused. I hated Reina in The Son of Neptune and Mark Xena because the move on Percy and what she did to Annabeth. And then as House fades, I was getting the sensation, like that feeling that I was gonna like her in this book, and I did. And I will be honest here, I regret hating on Reina because it just didn't occur to me that she had a bad life. Like, I just thought she had a life, and her life was so bad. I was so confused when they were at San Juan or something, and Hylia, her lair is at their old house, and they have all these ghosts, and they were calling her murderer, and I was like, why are they calling you murderer? And then she admits to Nico that, she killed her dad because he was insane, but technically he was already dead, so I was kind of just like, you shouldn't be too sorry, but I still see why. I regret hating on Reina. I now see why everyone loves Reina. Like, a lot of people love Reina, and I was kind of just like, but why? She made a move on Percy, and she hurt Animus. Like, no. But I regret it. I'm sorry for hating on you, Reina. I now really like you. And with me, Reina and Nico's friendship, I really thought for a second they were going to get together, but then I realized it wasn't going to happen, and then I didn't care because then Will Celeste showed up, and Will Celeste and Nico D'Angelo, oh my gosh, it's a thing. Celangelo, I'm on the ship. I love it so much. Will, I didn't really remember much Will except that he saved Annabeth in the last Olympian, and he was so cool, and I liked it at the end when when Will, he demanded Nico to come over there, and he was like, and he's like, I've been stuck in the infirmary for like 2 days. You don't come by. You don't offer to help. Why would you want a son of Hades in the same room with people trying to heal? Why would anyone want that? You can't help out a friend. And then, oh my gosh, it was so cute. And then Will's like, I told you no more underworldy stuff, doctor's orders. You owe me at least 3 days of rest in the infirmary starting now. Nico felt like 100 skeletal butterflies were resurrecting in his stomach. 3 days, I suppose that would be okay. Good, now. Then that level. Oh my gosh, I shipped Solangelo so much. I remember I deleted Tumblr because I didn't want to be spoiled. And when I got back, Solangelo was everything. I feel like everyone ships Solangelo. Wait, what's Nico and Will? Like, Wilco. That could be the first name. But I'm just happy that Nico's finally getting this life that he never thought he could have. I'm pretty sure Riordan is giving them the sign that they get together. If they don't, I'm gonna be like really pissed off. The whole battle, I liked the battle, but it wasn't as great as like the last Olympian battle maybe, because it kind of just like happened. They defeated the giants, and then the gods came, and then it went to Cap Island, and then it just happened, and then everything was destroyed, and it just happened. And oh my gosh, I did like it though when all the gods came in and they all went to their kid and fought against them. And I liked how Hades maybe didn't show up, but he would like open the ground and let like the giants fall. That was really nice. Oh wait, I had lots of theories, but one of my big theories was that Hero was on Gaia's side, and then she showed up with the gods, and I was like, what the crap are you doing here? And then I was just like, she's not working for Gaia. Dang it, I was so mad. I was like, you're supposed to be with Gaia. Gaia. I say Gaia. Gaia's just messed up. But then I didn't like it when Zeus was like, this is all your fault. He was like, and just technically kind of blaming her in a way for making this happen, because she did make this happen. And I was like, thank you, Zeus, for saying something. I wonder how Zeus has survived so long with Hera, because if I was Zeus, I would die, because I would be hating on Hera and just be like Zeus and try to get away from her and have affairs, even though the affairs like really bad. But I mean, like, the gods don't care. They're gods. Don't judge them. Let them be gods. Oh, I'm hearing people. I'm sorry. When Jason, Piper, and Leo, they're going to that doctor to get that incision cure, right? And this doctor dude, he can like see through. That was a little odd. I was kind of just like, okay. And when we find out Jason's nearsighted, I lost it. I was like, what? And he got glasses. I remember looking on this cover, and he has glasses. I don't know if you can tell or not. You probably can't. But he has glasses. And I kept looking, and I was like, man, it really looks like he has glasses. But I was kind of just like, that's just me. But he has glasses. Jason's a nerd. Oh my gosh, it was so awesome. Jason's my little nerd. And oh my gosh, when the doctor looked at Leo and he was like, oh my gosh, and I was just like, what's wrong with Leo? But then I was kind of just like, oh, Calypso, heartsick. Obviously, I feel like heartsickness is kind of like one of the worst diseases ever. Not like your heart is sick, but you know, like love sick. Leo and his feelings for Calypso, when he was like, dang, he loved that woman. I was like, oh, he admits that he loves her. And I loved it when he asked Hazel to paint a picture of her, and he has one, and he kept saying, I'm gonna find her. I'm gonna see her again. I was like, it's gonna happen, and that was a true theory. I'm gonna explain that later, though. Oh my gosh. When that conversation when Percy and Leo were together, and they were talking about Calypso, and I liked it when Percy's like, why are you looking at me that way? He's like, you're looking at me angry, and he was like, oh, I am, really? And it was sarcasm if you didn't, because he was thinking about that, about Calypso and Percy, and how he didn't like think about it and made sure it happened. It was so funny. And yeah, Percy and Leo are bros. Oh my gosh, I love the one scene where is it? Where is it? It's so, is it on Piper? I don't know. But, when Annabeth is like, Poseidon and Jupiter shouldn't go together, that would be bad. And Percy's like, yeah, we can't have another incident again like we had in Kansas. I might kill my bro, Jason. And then Jason's like, or I might kill my bro, Percy. Bromance, guys. I ship the bromance. I love me some bromances, to be honest. The battle at camp. Oh my gosh, I was so confused when they defeated all the giants. Right, everyone. I'm just like, where the heck's Gaia? Because she's supposed to be here. And, then she was at Camp Half-Blood. Speaking of how Gaia was risen. Oh my! Out of all the ways that, Animus blood cut thing was realistic. Like, she, like, stabbed the giant through her hand, but it, like, got to her thigh, so she dropped, and then it went around, and I was like, okay, that's reasonable. But then, Percy's, oh my gosh, I was done, Percy. I was just like, you're still an idiot. I retweeted this tweet, it was like, 10 books later, Percy Jackson's still an idiot, which he is. Where, I guess, I don't remember how, but he had like a nosebleed. I guess it was a nosebleed. I kept thinking he got cut. I don't know. And then it's going down, the blood's like going down to his face, and then drip, and then Gaia wakes, and he's like, stop blaming me for my nosebleed. I was like, oh, that's why you're a seaweed brain. It was so funny. And last but not least, to talk about my favorite page ever, my favorite best scene ever, my favorite everything, is page 395. This was one of my correct theories, that Percy was going to say, I love you. And how I imagine it was like Percy said it in Annabeth's room, and they had a really nice long kiss, and then they were just hugging each other's nice thoughts. But this, it was more perfect. It could have been any more perfect. Like, I thought this way was so much better. It's Piper, Percy, and Annabeth. And they're at the Poseidon Athena place where their rivalry started. And she's like, this is the place. Percy, these are triumphs of Poseidon. And I love this one line Percy says. Percy touched scars. He must have been using his extra large trident. And then she's like, this is where he starts the Earth, where, like, this is where the contest started. How Athens came to be between Poseidon and Athena. And so, he says, so this is where the rivalry started. And then Percy kisses her, and it goes like, Percy pulled Annabeth close and kissed her long enough for it to get really awkward for Piper, though she said nothing. Okay. And I like how she changed the rule that she was like, to be recognized as the daughter of the love goddess, you had to break someone's heart. Piper had long ago decided to change that rule. Percy and Annabeth were a perfect example of why. You usually have to make someone's heart whole. That was a much better test. Really like that. By the way, Piper, you gave some great advice in this book. And I love this next line. When Percy pulled away, Annabeth looked like a fish gasping for air. And then the line changed everything for me, and I smiled so hard reading it. The rivalry, I don't even care. And here Percy said, I love you, wise girl. I needed a doctor. I was smiling so hard the whole time. My smiles, it's so adorable. He even said wise girl. He hasn't used wise girl in like ever. And I was so happy. And I still am. That's my favorite Percy scene from now on. I was just so glad he said it. I love the next thing he says to Piper. He says, Percy glanced at Piper. Sorry I had to do that. And then later on, when they changed things, he's like, wow, Annabeth, I'm really glad I kissed you before. Wait, I'm really glad I kissed you before you changed. And, it was so nice. And then, everyone's futures, everyone's gonna have a good life. From my life. I love it. When I was talking about earlier, the Will and Nico thing, the good now, and then he was like, a loud whoop cut through the air, and so Nico wants to find out what it is, and Percy's like, hey man, Percy, Annabeth told me some good news. Sorry if I got a little loud. And so Annabeth's pretty explain what's gonna happen. She's like, and Annabeth's like, we're going to spend our senior year together here in New York, and after graduation, college in New Rome. 4 years with no monsters, fighting no battles, no super props. Just me and Annabeth getting our degrees, hanging out with coffees, enjoying California. And after that, well, Franya and Frank said we could live in New Rome as long as we like. They're gonna spend senior year together. That makes them really old. College together in New Rome, and then that being said, she kissed him on the cheek after she said, and after that, so they're probably gonna get married. I think that's a pretty good description of their future. Thank you, Riordan. Oh my gosh, the last pipe. Oh, before that pipe chapter, Nico admits that he had a crush on Percy. And I think I said my theory is technically wrong because I was saying Jason had to admit it to tell Percy or Hazel. But Nico actually did it, and I thought that was very nice. And I just loved Percy's reaction. He's like, yeah, so you mean, and then I love Nico was like, we're cool. I mean, I see now you're cute, but you're not my type. I'm not your type. That was so funny. And yeah, I just now need a fanfiction about Percy and Annabeth having senior year together, going to college in New Rome, and they get married. But I've read fanfictions about like getting married and stuff. And then we had the last Piper chapter with Jason being cute and taking her up the stairs and all that great stuff. And then they kiss, and then I was just like, oh my gosh, that was so cute. Oh, Jason has this great line. Piper's like, who are you? He turned, his glasses pale beyond the starlight. Jason Grace, pleased to meet you. How great. And then, I love it. They're bringing all these memories back to Leo. Because Leo, I haven't talked about Leo. Leo's dead. And oh my gosh, I was freaking out when I was like, nope, Leo's not dead. Leo is not dead. And then the last chapter is a Leo POV. And I was seeing how much pages there were at the beginning. When I started reading the book just to see. And there was 502 and it said Leo. So I knew Leo had to be alive. And I wanted him to be alive. So I was kind of just like, he ain't gonna die. And before I talk about Leo, thank God Octavian's dead. I'm so happy. That was really the only important death. But everyone wanted him to die. And so then Leo came back to life. And I was like, I knew Riordan could not kill him. But I'm still kind of confused of how he was at Ogagia. Maybe it's because, like, I don't know, maybe true love brings back, that's weird. I still don't know, but then all of a sudden he was at Ogagia. Maybe true love, if you're true love to Calypso, you can come back. And then we have the reunion, the Cleo reunion, and I loved it so much. Oh, it was so cute. And then somehow she can leave. I don't know. My thing was that if someone comes back again, if it's the true love, then that's the, then she can leave. And then they're going to leave together. And then it's so cute. Leo, and I love this line, that's how I fly, sunshine. Can I get your bags? Absolutely. And then lastly, it's 5 minutes later with Calypso's arms around his waist. Leo spurred Thetis in the fight. The bronze dragon spread his wings, and they soared into the unknown. I thought that was really nice. The only thing that annoyed me is it kind of just ended. I wish there was another Leo chapter just to see him getting reunited with everyone. And I wanted Percy and Calypso to see each other and get, like, pissed off at each other. And then, I think I said at the beginning, I cried in this book, maybe? I'm not sure. But I started crying afterward. And I was crying so bad. Because it was tears of joy at first. because I was like, oh, Cleo! And all the feels, and then it was sheer sadness because then the series was over. And I really just can't believe it is. It makes me really sad. And my book came with a poster, and I'm now gonna take it out. Ooh. It's limited edition. So cool. So, I can't believe it's over. So now, I'm gonna rate the books from my least favorite to my favorite. This may be hard. So my least favorite is The Lost Hero, but Leo's my favorite in it. Then, The Son of Neptune. Then, it's The Blood of Olympus is my third. Then, it's... I got this, The House of Hades. Last but not least, it's The Mark of Athena. It actually, my favorite used to be The House of Hades, but then I was kind of like, but my OTP's in Tartarus, so why? So it's from The Last Hero, Son of Neptune, Blood of Olympus, House of Hades, and then the fave is The Mark of Athena. I can't believe the series is over. It makes me so sad. I don't want it to end. I love it too much. Percy Jackson, it'll forever live in my series. It brought me to booktube and so many things. So I'm gonna forever love it. I love them all. It's gonna have a special place on my bookshelf. And I just love them so, everyone. I think the series ended great. And it was just really happy. There was really no important deaths except for like Leo's, but I mean he lived obviously. But I loved everything about The Blood of Olympus. I thought it was so good. I will forever love this series. And just thank you, Riordan, for making an awesome character. And I cannot wait to read Magnus Chase. No, that Magnus Chase reference when she was like, I have an uncle and cousin in Boston. Magnus Chase is supposed to live in Boston. So I guess they're cousins. That's going to be cool. Just thank you, Riordan, for writing all these amazing books. I'm going to get the first series box set sometime soon. And I'm going to read all of the books. And just marathon through them. So I hope you guys all enjoy this review. This is my longest review. This is really long. But thank you all guys for watching. And what were your thoughts for The Blood of Olympus? Did you like it? What did you dislike about it? Did you think the ending well? Comment down below your opinions. And I don't want to end this. This is my last Percy Jackson book talk. But I have to do one for Percy Jackson's Greek Gods. But I'm not done with the book. But I don't want to end this. This is so sad. I'm just gonna forever love this series. And Percy Jackson, you'll forever live in my heart. And thank you, Riordan, for writing these awesome books and making these awesome characters. So, I love you, Percy Jackson, and I forever will.